This is my first favorites video. I just finished up my first week back to school, and so now summer really feels like it's ending, even though Texas is still hot and humid every single day. And when I step outside, I actually become goop. But like the feeling of rest and relaxation is definitely gone. So I just wanted to recap everything that I fell in love with this summer, what I discovered, and what I was into. First things first, let's start with the digital camera. I've been on the hunt for a digital camera for so long. So overseas, I knew I wanted to find one, hoping that they would be cheaper than American eBay. And at the flea market in Tokyo, I found one. I was hoping to find one for $50, $20. I don't know if that's kind of unrealistic, but I got her for about 80 USD. I think it was 13 or 14,000 yen. She is the Sony Cybershot AVC, and I didn't know until like I started shooting on it, but it has kind of like mold damage. So when I'm taking pictures, there's like little splotches of mold, but you know, she still works beautifully. I'm gonna put pictures up, and even the raw photos are actually so gorgeous. This will come in clutch for my college adventures for sure. Okay, up next, my favorite category, beauty and skincare. I kind of went out of control with beauty and skincare just because, you know, I was abroad and I was trying out like Japanese products and things like that. But the biggest thing that I fell in love with is related to my hair, because I have such frizzy, low porosity, coarse Asian hair, and it's so hard to find products that, you know, they advertise as frizz free, smoothing, silky, but they don't work for me. Or if they do, they kind of lose their effects after like a few washes. I saw these two products on TikTok. Everything will eventually be going back to TikTok, of course, because I'm just a girl who's easily influenced. But I saw these Orbis Essence in Hair Milk and Essence in Hair Mask. First of all, such cute, pretty packaging, and they actually work so well. I don't have naturally straight hair. My hair kind of flips up at the end just because my mom has curly hair, my dad has straight hair, genetics. So it's not completely straight, but with this, I feel like it becomes less poofy. It helps calm it down, and it definitely leaves it feeling more smooth and shiny. Next up, skincare. I went ham in all the Japanese drugstores. Okay. Oh my gosh, my friends are here. I will be right back, and if it changes, I'm sorry. So, beauty and makeup favorites. So, the only makeup thing I have is this lip oil from Tokobo. I think it's Korean. The packaging is so cute. It's a number 13. It's like a lip oil lip gloss, and it's a very beautiful color, and it has a very special little silicone applicator. It's like a berryish brown color. Would be really great for fall. I'm wearing it right now. Let me put some more on. It's not sticky at all. I recommend. And for skincare, I basically got a whole new routine. So serum. This is the Numbuzen #1 B5 Active Soothing Serum. As you see, I'm like halfway done. It's just a very hydrating, soothing serum. I love this in the morning, and because I was flying so much this summer, my skin was so dry and agitated and sensitive, like my skin barrier was actually crumbling. So this helped me repair my skin, and then layer that on with this Japanese moisturizer. Because it's in all Japanese, I forgot the name, but I'll put it right here. And what's so special about this is that it has the most unique pudding jelly-like texture. Can y'all see that? It's like a jiggly. So it's like has some thickness to it, but it sinks right in the skin and is super hydrating. I think this one promotes it kind of being a little bit of everything in your routine, like essence, serum, lotion, moisturizer. So it's kind of like an all-in-one. And then of course you don't want to forget about sunscreen. Now this is like a tried and true for me. She has been part of me since high school, but because sunscreen laws are different in Asia, I think the ingredients or the formula is different. So I wanted to try it again. She is as good as I remember her, like, or maybe even better. So like light and hydrating and no white casts. I recommend this for people who have acne prone oily skin like me. And then lastly, for the beauty category is this perfume, and it's actually a Japanese brand, Shiro, in Earl Grey. And this is like a little sample. I have made a little bit of a dent in it, and it definitely smells like the bergamot notes of Earl Grey. I put the whole list up here of what it smells like, but it's just super fresh and clean, floral, light, like something that's kind of noticeable, like, oh, you smell so good, but not overwhelming. I think this is a really great spring summer fragrance for sure. Up next are my books. As you can see, I have so many. I think the books I got in Tokyo are one of my favorite souvenirs. I have 4 to highlight for you, and let me talk about the one that's related to fashion. This is Men's Fudge, The Royal Snap, styled by Europe, London and Paris, summer 25. This is what it looks like. Since it is like streetwear, it's just like what regular normal people are actually wearing, but it gives me inspo on color, silhouettes, and materials. And I just love also the street photography of it all. I think they did a really good job of designing the layout and everything. I think it's definitely a magazine that I will never get tired of. The other 3 are related to graphic design and things like that. Oh wait, I actually have 5. So this one is so adorable. It's the 80s girly design collection, and it highlights Sanrio but also different companies who made products back in the 80s. So whether that is memo pads, stickers, pouches, erasers, just like highlight the patterns and characters that were popular in that decade. So these are pencil designs and erasers. If y'all are into kind of this cutesy style, whether you're an artist or like product developer, I think this is a really great find and pick up. Next is this book, More for Typography. It's really interesting to see how they like utilize their scripture and made it into something more artistic, and how they kept the legibility of it all while making it something beautiful, like this one. So stunning. As for this book, it's more about the overall design of like a flyer, poster, or social media post. Let me give you an example. So on one side is the actual example, but the other side, it kind of breaks down of like how the text is and what the picture should be laid out as, if that makes sense. And what I love about it is that at the end they give you even more inspo. It's just so inspiring and exciting to flip through. And then lastly, maybe y'all have heard of this one because it got pretty popular on TikTok for fashion creators, a dictionary of color combinations. And I think this is the first edition. They have 2 editions, and this is how the pages are. But I thought this would be great from a graphic designer's point of view to see what type of, like, you know, if I'm looking for a more fall color scheme, I could go for this one. If I'm looking for something fresh, I could go for this one. So just something that, I don't know, I'm just so excited by all of these. And I hope y'all found something that you're interested too, and maybe we can talk about it together after we all read it. kind of silly to highlight, but I have been learning Thai this summer. I've always been able to understand and speak Thai, but my skill level is not fluent at all. Also learned how to read and write when I was very young, but because I didn't continually practice those skills, I've lost them. So these are like elementary school level books that help me figure out the correct way to write all the letters and what the alphabet is. Kind of silly, but necessary. So I hope in a year or 2 or 5 time, I'll be kind of proficient by then and able to read menus when I'm in Thailand with my mother. Speaking of Thailand, dear God, did I fall down the Pokemon rabbit hole to the point where I have my own binder now. I don't know if I'm in the minority or if this is kind of common for people who grew up in like the early 2000s, but Pokemon was never a part of my childhood. I never was into the cards or the anime or the game or like video games. So now at 21, I've gotten obsessed. So hey, I just love cute cards and more like cool looking cards. Of course, I think it's really fun and exciting when you get a card that is worth some money, but overall, I just think if it's cute, it's worth it. I also don't have any English. I have Japanese, simplified Chinese, and now Korean. I don't have any English because I started collecting when I was in Asia. If y'all know, Japanese cards are a lot better in quality, so I'm excited. And I care more about quality and design, of course, rather than the cost. So I'm perfectly fine with collecting ones in a foreign language. I'll show you my favorite one, or like one of my favorites. Okay. This is a Thai card, and I love this artist, Yuka Mori, who does polymer clay designs. And it's a monkey. Oh, can y'all see? It's a monkey, and the fact that it's in Thai, I feel like makes it more special. So yeah, sorry for nerding out, but I want to show y'all that I'm a multi-dimensional, multifaceted person, and I can be talking about skincare and Pokemon in the same breath. So maybe in the future I'll do like pack unboxings, and y'all can see how excited I get. Something creative I've been doing are paracord crafts. Before this, my other obsession was crocheting, but I've kind of died down. So I saw so many people on TikTok making little like keychains and things like that, so I got into it. I made a little dragonfly, and then a little keychain. This is still in the works, but I'm gonna add little beads and charms to it. I have more materials. I got really into it, so I have a whole roll of more paracord and lace. I have so many, so maybe in the future I'll do a little video of all the hobbies that are kind of more creative that I'm into if y'all are interested in that. But I'm really proud of this. It's so fun. I think my last favorites for summer, my summer favorites, is of course, maybe I'll highlight this in every single video, my Chinchan matching pajama sets. People who say that having a matching pajama set really elevates and changes your nighttime routine are absolutely correct. I got this at the night market. What is the name? Kaba'a night market in Bangkok. Here's the little top. The material is so breathable and nice, and it just gets me so excited for, you know, my nightly routine. I put this on, do my skincare, and then hang out with my girls in the living room. Yes. So many good finds this summer. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you were into this summer, and I hope to see y'all in my next video. Bye bye. I hope Frogolina was not too distracting, but she was my special guest. Thumbnail. I'm kidding.